line Nocturne like they did last time when they played versus Vitality, and Kikis destroyed Broxler in that 1v1 jungle matchup. So whether or not there's some kind of change in priority here for Fnatic after that game, whether they think, no, that was just a one-off. All right.
Okay.
Leona, interesting pick here into the Rakan.
So Leona is an incredibly good matchup into Rakan, because as soon as he jumps in, you just stun lock him.
Yes.
It's really, really good. We'll talk a little bit more about the complexities of the matchup when we get in.
Sure.
Norscaven has actually already played at this split and has a 100% win rate on Leona, so it's a good sign for Roccat already.
And the Rakan, on the other hand, not talking about the matchup specifically, but just as a champion, it's sort of like similar to how Pyke plays as well. That whole kind of play style, and Hylissang very highly touted for his Pyke plays. When you have a playmaking support like that Rakan, then you're pretty sorted. And then it really sets up nicely for that bot lane as well, with Reckless being able to pick up the Xayah too, because this means that it's a lane that you can leave behind if you want to, as in you don't have to do anything specific to that lane. It's a winning lane by itself in most matchups. But if you also want to play around them, there's still that possibility to do so. It's one of these very flexible and strong lanes just by itself categorically, which means that there's a lot of different things you can do in the strategy around them, which is why oftentimes the Xayah Rakan is broken up, they're split up, the divorce papers are filed and they're not allowed to play. Fnatic, I think that's hidden away there, and yeah, there's a Kindred pick which Mentor's had a lot of success with, and a return of the Ornn.
Ornn in the top lane for Soaz. It's important to note that last time Fnatic played with Reckless, it was Whippo in the top lane. Now they brought in Soaz, really utilizing this 6-man roster that they have. Looking for that mid lane pick for Caps. Could be Nocturne mid, but counter matchup is there for Blanc, depending on what Caps does decide to choose.
If Caps goes for this LeBlanc, oh my goodness, that is a blind LeBlanc nonetheless. That to me is surprising, because LeBlanc is one of those champions I think, unless you're hideously comfortable on her, it would be relatively matchup dependent as to whether or not you're going to have a fun time in that game.
It's the first time Caps has played at this split as well, so...
yeah, it screams Caps to me though, that champion, do you know what I mean? So I think with Roccat here, if they pick like a safe laner, I think Orianna is still up, which, oh my lord.
Sandra, so I'd expect maybe the Rod of Ages instead could still be the Abyssal Master. He's building towards that Catalyst. A lot of different options for him. Brox is ganking towards mid here as Caps has already hit level 6. The chains lands on a minion, but Brox are here in time, looking for that stun lock. Norscaven it coming in from the side. Level 6 hit by Blanc, turns it back around. Hylissang here as well. Memento joins the fray. 3v3 teleport coming in from Soaz. Isn't gonna cancel. The Ram Jam comes down, and it's a spicy sandwich. Blanc ignited. He's gonna fall, but here's the equalizer in response. Blanc goes down. One in response for Roccat as well. Ends up being a 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane. Caps jumps in once again with the ethereal chains, but just going to get a little bit of poke down.
And the first blood actually went over to Roccat in that play, and more importantly, it's a kill onto Prophet compared to a kill onto Hylissang.
Which lead for them, that CS advantage up towards the top side as well, and Prophet just securing everything he can. It's like, I'll take a Scuttle, I'll take some deep vision as well if I can. Getting everything for his team at the moment. Broxer comes in, there's the prison. Caps gonna distort it, and that's an easy enough kill for the Fnatic mid laner to secure.
And that is the downside of playing versus a Sejuani without the cleanse in that mid lane. Anytime he comes through with that glacial
Playbreaker for first.
Because Prophet should hold this.
Yeah, they have looked very strong. There's the equalizer coming out. Caps getting chased down. Flame Spitter, ethereal chains as well, but Caps is done. Prophet flashes in to secure that kill, and they're going to push forward this mid lane tower as well.
Like I mentioned, it is difficult for, even though these champions are quite slippery on Fnatic's side, it's difficult to deal with that equalizer. Even though, to be honest, Prophet kind of floofed that ult.
It was a little bit of a fluke. So, once again, this early game has been a little bit weak for him as the fight starts down towards the bottom lane. Hiku is going to get away for the time being, but Reckless puts down the Feather Storm. Norscaven coming in from a flank here is not going to be able to do too much against two members of Fnatic. Here comes the Ornn Horn, the knockup. Roccat. Blanc's going to save himself for the time being with the Glacial Tomb. Soaz still tanking up the tower. A superb stopwatch. Memento caught in the Glacial Prison in time, though, and now Soaz not in the best of spots. Prophet gets the killing spree. Two members of Fnatic fall, and an incredible collapse from Roccat.
They throw everything at Blanc on that Lissandra, but he is so blooming slippery. He's got that catalyst, so he's tanky. He's got that stopwatch as well.
We use the True Shot Barrage to clear out the win! Oh, Hylissang just survives and Norscaven dies! That was so close!
Oh man, look at Prophet's smile on that cheeky smile on his face. That was so close. If they were slightly more synergized there, oh my lordy, Hiku, mate, you got to be careful, buddy.
Caps.
Oh, he doesn't quite fancy
it. Here he goes, spotted on a ward. Caps.
Yes.
EQ only has the E to get away, jumps away, but Caps follows him, lands the chains, and we'll get that Velonomicon finished on profit as well. So he's in a very good spot, building up towards that second item. And when we get to those second, third items, that's really when ROC will be looking for a fight. Caps jumps in, Hiku jumps away. Here comes the call of the Forge God onto Norscarin. Teleport coming in behind them as well. Memento straight into the Lamb's Rest by the Equalizer. Well placed. Norscarin the first one to go down, but Blanc binds the flank. Goes Golden himself. Doesn't catch out a member of Fnatic. Caps jumps back in. Memento across the wall, leaps away. Caps low, so is in the front line. The Reckless on the flank. The AD carry coming to party. Memento gets a little bit of damage down, but Blanc is the one to fall. Probably going to try and turn this one around. He's the key member. Hiku there as well. Caps onto Memento. The flash forward. It's enough! And he gets away with the double kill.
That was cheeky. Caps on the side there, picking up a kill at the end of that fight. Man, it looked like for a while there, ROC were actually going to be the ones to turn that around. You get so hungry for...
Profit with the flank. Equalizer goes down, lands on 3 members of Fnatic, but Caps will flash away, jump away. So as there as well, jump in from Norscarin, doesn't land the blade, and that means that Fnatic can turn this one around. They're looking for a bit of a ram jam. The combo comes down. Lamb's Rest by use. Hylissang caught in the midst of it all. Reckless stunned up by Norscarin as well. Already Hylissang down, so as well. ROC Fnatic were the ones to force the fight, but ROC come out 2 for 0.
All right, so that was a dipsy-dipsy-do in that situation, especially on this Rumble pick. Holy! Oh my lordy.
That's a dipsy-dipsy-do there from Caps. Gets the kill in the mid lane. Rifthold isn't even going to need to charge at this tower. We'll go for the next one, take no damage from that first one. And the problem with Profit is he's up in the top lane. If all your gold is on him, needs to be with your team. Caps jumps in, hits onto Norscarin there. Rifthold pushing on towards the tower as well. Reckless joins the fight. Here comes Profit.
Blanc wants this.
From the side. Solar Flare hits. Blanc goes in, doesn't catch. And now we'll see the turnaround. Caps jumps in. There's the Equalizer, only going to land onto one.
Don't know about this.
Forge God hits as well, misses in between the posts. Caps all the way in, and the long-range chain connects onto Norscarin. So it's still taking up the tower. Profit's trying to turn it around. He's in the overcharge point. Caps misses the chains, cleanses away, but the turnaround from Reckless is still there. Caps jumps onto Blanc. Goodbye. He's dominating. Reckless falls, but it's still the Cap show. You got to watch him from the side. ROC pick up another one.
God, he's going to do something.
Caps. Just do it, man. Just do it.
Oh man, watching Caps flag cooldown of usable summoners in the game.
Oh, Norscarin caught out here. That's going to be the knockup. Won't be able to get away from that. Pops the Solar Flare, but easy enough kill there for Fnatic. A little bit of a gift from Norscarin.
Norscarin has definitely been sitting at the front of the struggle bus this game. I mean, when he was catching the struggle bus, you know how usually, sometimes, when you're sitting there at the bus stop, got your thumb out, goes past you.
Great engage onto Memento as well. He'll join Norscarin on the struggle bus. It seems like ROC have a season pass for that at the moment as Fnatic just look to get this inhibitor. 2,000 gold lead for them now. They've just turned this game straight around. Glacial Tomb lands. There's the Equalizer as well across to all members of Fnatic. True Shot Barrage. Reckless still pretty healthy. Caps, that's the clone getting chased off towards the bottom side. He's going to pop. Reckless gets the root. Fnatic have to stop.
Really punish Caps.
So, good spot to call that one up earlier on. Blanc will take the tower down towards this bottom side. So as does have the ultimate up here. He's going to use it. Call of the Forge God. Trunk, no flash. Glacial Tomb used. So it's trading in with the minions here. Puts down a pillar. Does get the brittle stun there as well. Another pillar comes out. Blanc looking to escape, but can't get away in time. And so as may be able to escape, but no one can escape.
And even Fnatic are able to set up for, as we're seeing now, good old Aaron Basher. And Hiku,
Caps not in a good spot. Has to flash across the wall. He almost escapes, but the Baron coming out here straight away from Fnatic. Fight continues from ROC. Teleport actually used by Profit. Decides he doesn't want to take the fight because the rest of the way. If you go for Caps, he can jump away. If you go for a fight here in the jungle, maybe you can catch him. And Norscarin actually gets away. Hylissang the first to fall. Fnatic once again tried to force the fight, couldn't make it. This is the shortest TP I have ever seen in my life from Blanc.
That was, what do you call that, a tail LEP? Is that what you call that one? That's
Blanc's actually going to pay for it as well, because Cap's caught out with the advantage. Sunlight comes out as well, so it jumps on towards the backline. Cap's still alive. Blanc goes golden, but he is done for. And Caps turns it back around to Memento once again. Ultimate just about to come off cooldown. Norscarin looking for the chase, misses. But there's the equalizer from the side. Rams respite used once again. The fight resets. Rocket's still alive. Caps off towards this bottom side of the fight. You can sense it. He knows it. Like a shark smelling blood in the water. Caps can smell a few kills here. He's gonna jump the wall. Norscarin jumps across the chase and the QSS used. No ignite. Caps will have Soas to pick up the kill right at the end. And Caps just about survives down towards the bottom side.
You could sense it in that team fight. It was only a matter of time before Caps found his target, and there it is, Norscarin. And with him dead, and Fnatic honestly being pretty healthy here still, they might decide to turn for this Baron, and I don't think there's too much that ROC can do about it.
Double Warmog is always going to keep you pretty healthy in this sort of situation. Reset after the fight, you go for the Baron. No TP on Blanc, of course. EQ does have hits if he wants to rejoin this fight, but they don't actually have vision on the Baron. Down to about 5,000 HP. Memento on his way, but it would be a monumental steal for him to take this one away. 3,000 Memento there, Caps. You just got to jump the wall. The charm comes in, the distortion as well. That is a very dead Kindred. True Shot Barrage coming from downtown won't be there in time. Fnatic 29.
Oh, gosh.
Let's hello to Memento, and Memento says goodbye to the majority of his health bar. Caps still full HP, jumps back in. Memento's, oh, I can definitely trade. Caps just waiting for cooldowns. Can't trade against that, 10 and 3.
That was decently tried, but in the end, but Swami will claim Memento there.
Oh, wait.
Ooh. Ooh. Was that? I thought something healed Caps there, but it was Rakan's Q. Okay, I thought we had like an Athenes or something like that and just healed Caps with his shield. That would have been great.
We have seen Mickey X build Athenes before.
Yeah, I think it's like when we saw the Ardent on Rakan as well. I think, you know, there's more through team fights.
Just constantly oh, they get Caps! Norscarin is overjoyed. Caps is dead. And perhaps they can find a fight on Rakan as well. There's the equalizer. There's a solar play available for Norscarin if he wants it. Flash forward, hits it onto Hillersheim, but Reckless pops a Featherstorm, Profit with a chase. The Ram comes down, praying to the gods to save them. Soas turns it back around. Reckless still alive on the backline. Can he carry his team to victory? No, he cannot. He's done. And somehow, ROC can't find the final fight they need, and they take down Fnatic.
4 kills to 0. I'm going to be honest with you, Medic, mate. I wasn't watching any of that. Yeah, I was going to say, you're kind of hoping
Caps has to QSS and jump away. Blanc goes golden, but Caps can still put a lot of damage down here. Nice. Lamb's respite used. Reckless, he's trying to flank, he's trying to pull a Caps himself. The quickness comes out. Hillersang with perfect timing. Reckless QSS is out from the solar flare. Caps gets one. Momentum kills the wrong one. Hillersang still alive. Q jumping around the side of this fight, but this has been all about Reckless. Caps was the decoy. Reckless was the destructive force on the backline. Caps now comes in after Reckless falls. Q's still alive though. Caps gets one. It's all about Q. Profit under the tower, but regen coming out on Soas pretty soon, as well as that Warmogs is going to kick in. Caps and ROC get the top lane in here. ROC's are just about. So
to be honest, if I'm Rocket, I'm actually okay waiting for Fnatic to go for the engage.
Caps went in, the equalizer comes down as well. Blanc just running for that backline, but he can't get there soon enough. Rooted in spot. Here comes the quickness, here comes the turnaround, and here comes Fnatic fighting for that top spot. The fight for first is well and truly on, and already Fnatic look to solidify their spot at the top. EQ down, Reckless gets the kill, Caps gets another, and Rocket are wiped off the map.
And with a huge wave pushing in the top side, this could well be the game for Fnatic. In fact, it probably, most likely, 1000% will be.
I think they'll take out Memento first, and then they will take out the Nexus. Fnatic fighting for first now, guarantee themselves at least a tiebreaker for first spot in the EULCS.
That man on your screen carrying the team fights at the end of the game, but it was Caps who really was the catalyst for the victory from Fnatic there with that just insidious play on the LeBlanc. Really just it was so foul. I'm surprised the referee here didn't give him a red card.
You want to know a cool stat?
Would have been a better joke during the World Cup, actually.
It would have been a much better joke during the World Cup. It's all right, we'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Give it to you. You want to know a cool stat?
What's that?
Caps got the second most kills during a game this split.
Ooh. Who's got number 1?
Caps.
Yeah,
Of course he has.
No surprise there. No surprise there.
Yeah, it's just incredible player at the moment. Definitely performing towards that sort of MVP expectation that a lot of people have of him.
And some had earlier than others.
Yes.
I take what I can get.
The last time it was against EULCS, where he played Irelia, didn't die, went 15-0 in 3.
Oh, yes.
And a pretty dominant performance there.
I remember that game, and I think EULCS definitely will not forget it either.
Honestly, I think if you're Rocket here, you're not too dismayed. Blanc did not